Do you want to learn how to make Instagram stories like Peter McKinnon, John Olsen, or Jesse Driftwood right from your iPhone or Android device? Well, in this video, we're going to run through a step-by-step tutorial showing you how you can easily create professional Instagram stories, including some of my favorite tricks and apps, and how to create multiple Instagram stories quickly and easily. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video. We release a ton of content to help you get better results with your videos faster. If you're new here, then make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links to everything we mentioned in this video, you can find linked in the description box below. So let's jump into it. Now, one of the biggest benefits with Instagram stories is how quick and easy they are to create. Simply record and post. So most people then just shoot and upload. But if you're looking to take the quality up a notch, or 5, then there's some simple ways that you can easily edit your Instagram videos with just a little bit of extra work to create something that really stands out. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and my favorite apps on both iPhone and Android. And stick around to the end because I'll also show you my favorite Instagram story trick, a quick and easy way to break your videos down into multiple 15-second segments to make the most of your Instagram stories. Now, while we're stepping through, why not grab your phone, head over to Instagram and follow my Instagram account. Once you're done, give your Instagram handle a plug in the comments area below to share it with the rest of the Primal Video community. And I'll be down in there as well. So first off, we need some apps. Now, we recently released a full breakdown of the best apps for Instagram video on both iPhone and Android, and I'll put a link up in the cards now if you're interested in seeing the options. But if you're just looking for the best ones that we recommend, then if you're on iOS, check out LumaFusion, and if you're on Android, check out Powerdirector. All right, so the first area we're going to focus on is with the filming of your Instagram story content. Now, this is where you want to step away from your Instagram app and use either your built-in camera app on your iPhone or Android device, or you can grab a third-party or an aftermarket camera app, something like Filmic Pro, which will give you a whole heap of more control over what your video files are going to look like. Now, in this video, we're not going to get too in depth with Filmic Pro, but we have done a full walkthrough on the best settings and how to get the best out of it, and I'll link that up in the cards as well. It's going to be a lot of things up in the cards. So open up the camera app on your phone or Filmic Pro if you're going to be using that. And the most important thing to remember here is that the content that you're creating needs to be filmed in portrait or vertical video, which I never ever thought that I would say. You don't want to be using landscape videos for your Instagram stories because then you've got to crop in and you've got to lose quality to be able to get them to fit and match the rest of your story. So stick with vertical video. I know it sounds obvious, but there's a lot of people that miss that step. Now, there's 3 big advantages with using the built-in camera app or Filmic Pro to create your Instagram stories. The first is that it's higher quality. The second is that you don't have a record time. You can actually record for much, much longer periods of time because we're going to be cutting that down. And the third is the control that you have over your shot. So you can lock off your exposure, you can set your focus, or if you're using Filmic Pro, you can do a heap of other stuff that would mimic what you could do on a DSLR or video camera. So you've got a heap more control over the look and feel of the videos that you're creating. But it's still really important to keep in mind that you are creating these for Instagram stories, so you will still want to keep your shots nice and short wherever possible, or film for a longer period of time, but with the intention to edit that down so it will be nice and seamless to watch for someone watching your stories. Okay, so once you've got all your footage, the next step is to edit that down. Now, as I said, on iOS, we'd recommend LumaFusion. On Android, we'd recommend Powerdirector. So for this example, I'm just going to show you on Powerdirector on Android, but the process is almost exactly the same for LumaFusion on iPhone. Okay, so here we are in Powerdirector on Android. The first thing you want to do is create a new project by pressing the button in the middle of the screen. And we'll give the project a name, let's just call it JB. And here's where you get to choose if you want a widescreen video or a portrait video. So we'll choose 9:16 or portrait, and we'll hit OK. And you can see that this is your editing interface. So down the top right hand side, you've got your export, your settings button, you've also got your play, you've got your timeline down the bottom. On the left hand side, you've got a back button, you've got your import media, you've got your layers, and you've got your effects button as well. So not to get into too much detail, we do have a walkthrough on Powerdirector taking you through step by step with that, and I'll put a link up in the cards. But the first thing you want to do is import your footage. So we'll hit the media button there, and we'll come through and we'll find our footage. So for us, it's under Filmic Pro. And here's a few quick clips of me making an iced coffee. Very exciting stuff here. So what we'll do is we'll just tap on the clips and hit the plus to drop them down into our timeline. Next one. Now, it doesn't really matter what order you're adding them down to your timeline here. I'm sure there's some extra footage that I've shot along here as well. Once you've got all your footage down, we'll hit the back button on the top left, and now we're back to our edit. Now, it doesn't matter what order that you've dropped them down in, as I said, because you can pick the clips up and move them around. You can see I'm zooming in and out, just a pinch to zoom in and out on that timeline. So you can see that we've got around 3 minutes of footage, so a lot of footage. We're going to cut this down to a 15-second story, so it's short, it's sharp, and it's snappy for Instagram. Snappy for Instagram, makes sense. So the biggest thing to keep an eye on here as we zoom back in is the time. So you can see here 15 seconds is about there. So we want to finish our video at that 15-second mark to keep it short and sharp for Instagram stories. Okay, so the first clip here, we'll scrub through to see what happens, open the freezer, and we get some ice out and we put it down on the bench. So we'll start this clip, we'll scrub along to where we want it to start. Probably about here. So we'll select the clip at that point, and you can see on the left hand side we've got a razor blade. So when you press that, it's actually split our clip in two. So we've now got 2 clips out of that one. So we can delete the first one. So we'll press on that and press the trash can on the left, and that clip is now gone. So we'll come through, open up the freezer, grab the ice tray, and we'll stop it there. The other way that you can shorten your clips is select your clip. You can grab these green handles on either side of your clip. So we'll grab the handle on the right hand side and we'll slide that back along to where we want our clip to finish. Let's just say about here. And when we let it go, that's applied that cut. So you can see now that longer clip only goes for around 4 seconds. And then it's on to the next clip. So I'll add a short bit of this next clip as well, we'll shorten it. So I'll select it and we'll grab that handle at the start and let's start the clip about here. So we've got a bit of the walking and we'll finish it about there. So we'll select our clip, we'll add a cut at that point. We've got a short little clip in there as well now too. So it's just a matter of going through and cutting down all the footage so that you've got a really fast edit of your longer video. So we'll give this a play now and you can start to see what we're doing. So you can see that we're about 9 seconds in at this point. And we've really shortened a lot of that footage down to make it a really fast edit. So we'll keep going through, we'll shorten these clips down. So we're just going through, adding cuts, removing the sections that we don't want. It's that simple. We're just using those really basic trim tools in Powerdirector. Okay, so we've done our first pass on this. You can see that we're down to around 20 seconds, or spot on 20 seconds. So it's 5 seconds too long, so we now just go back through and cut out and make this more refined to get it down to 15 seconds. So we'll shorten up a couple of these clips. Okay, so there's a heap of time on this one. We could probably shorten this one right down. Wait till the coffee's just about to come out. So there you have it. You can see our clip now is down to 15 seconds. If we play that through. You can obviously keep editing this and really get crazy. There's some really awesome effects and tools inside of Powerdirector and LumaFusion to really take these up a notch as well. So you can get into color grading. So just to show you some of that, if we tap on one of these clips and we come up to the pencil here, you've got a heap of control. You can adjust the speed, speed it up, slow it down, the volume. You can flip it, you can play it backwards. You can adjust the color. Let's have a look at color. So then we can add some filters to it to make it look bit different, a bit better. Let's go back original, but with something like this, you also get more advanced color controls. So down the left-hand side, you can adjust the brightness, the contrast, the saturation of each individual clip, but you've also got white balance adjustment as well, where you can change the look and feel of the shot, make it warmer and cooler, or adjust the tint to really dial in the look that you're after. Now you can also do things like add in titles and graphics as well. So if we come over here to this layers button, then you've got titles, video, image, or stickers. Let's add in a title. And you can see here, you've got a heap of presets that you can use. So you can pick the one that you want. Let's just go amplify vertical and hit plus. Just dropped it down in your timeline. We'll go back to get back to our edit. And you can see that it is there on our timeline. And we've got some text that appears there. It says Cyberlink. So if we tap on that, we can edit the text up here. Let's just type in coffee. Coffee time. It's always coffee time. Press OK. Now you can use your pinch to zoom to scale it up, to rotate it. And just the same with all the other clips that you've got in here, you can tap on them, you can pick it up, you can move it around. Maybe we'll move it to the start. So you can adjust the start and end time for your titles as well. But this is also the same for additional footage that you want to add on there. So we'll make this really, really short. And let's just play that back now. Cool, so you can also add in things like music. So if we come back up here to the media button, then go over to music. Over the Horizon, that's Samsung's song. So we'll hit on that. You can press the plus to drop it down in your timeline. You can see it's actually going to generate a waveform as well, so you can see the visual representation of that music track. Once that's done, we can move it around and adjust it, put it where we want it. Again, we can zoom out. We can chop it off at the end here. We can delete the rest of it. And there you go. You've now got some music in behind it. We play that. Lovely music track, that one. Okay, so when you're done, all you need to do is hit the produce button in the top right hand corner and hit save project is always a good idea, but you want to go produce video. And in here, all you need to do is go save to gallery or SD card and choose full HD. You don't need to choose ultra HD. We'll hit produce video and that will save the video out and save it to your phone. Okay, so we go over to Instagram, we go across to stories, we swipe up to bring in our video clip. There is our clip there in the top left-hand corner. We'll select that. I'm gonna mute it though, so that we're not infringing on Samsung's copyright for their music. And this is our clip. You can see it's gonna play through. All you need to do then is post it to your story. And the process, as we said, is almost exactly the same in LumaFusion on iOS when you're editing your videos down. Okay, so that's the process for creating professional looking Instagram stories. Now, if you're creating longer than 15-second videos, or you want to create videos that stack and sequence over multiple Instagram stories, then follow the exact same process and edit a longer video, and then you'll need one of these two apps. So if you're on iOS, the app is called Cut Story, and if you're on Android, the app that I would recommend is called Story Split. And what these apps will let you do is to import your video files that you've just created, and they will automatically create smaller video clips from that bigger video clip down into 15-second chunks. So then once you've gone through that process, all you need to do is open up Instagram, go to post your story, and you'll have all the little chunks of that bigger video in the right sequence for you to run out and post to your Instagram story. So there's such a simple tool, but really, really powerful and a really easy way to up your Instagram story game, especially across multiple Instagram story posts. So now that you've got the editing side sorted, if you're interested in getting the most out of your iPhone and Android camera when you're filming your Instagram stories, check out the free guides to getting amazing results when filming with smartphone, which are linked on screen now. And I'll see you soon.